Peace family. Welcome back to the page. If this is your first time viewing me, I'm No from VO, spiritual coach, spiritual mentor, spiritual guru, brother, friend, leader, role model, public figure, trainer, all the above, bringing enlightenment to the spiritual community, helping raise the frequency of the chosen, those that know that they're chosen, those that don't know that they're chosen. If this message found you, just know you at that particular vibration when you can receive the message. The Most High don't make no mistakes. If you're a returning subscriber, appreciate y'all for always coming back, of course. No, I've been a little MIA as always. Anytime I ain't working on this, I'm working on myself at all times, though. No matter what form it's in. But I definitely have to come to y'all with a message, because definitely been having a lot of them. But like I said, you have to put your energy where it's needed at particular times. And although I may go MIA, this is still my page. You know, I'm gonna always come back for sure and show love. What's been up with your VO? What you been on? What you been up to? Getting the money, of course. Staying connected, of course. Staying out the way, but in the way, of course. You know, trying to help some of my manifestation come into that quickening. Putting my energy into what it needs to be into. Yes, my energy is needed in many places, and what you decide to put your focus into, that's where where energy flow, where attention goes, that's where the energy flow. That's what you help it manifest. See, I just have been focused on upping my career status so I can, of course, have more income so that I can bring y'all more messages. Not that you need money, but money just make your life more comfortable. Different, more comfortable situations. See, people are going through situations because they haven't risen their monetary enlightenment. See, it's levels to even receiving money. Everybody love money, but you know, it's a particular consciousness that you have to get into in order to raise your frequency of manifesting money and things of that sort. Your subconscious jurisdicts your conscious, and your conscious is a lot of things you see, physical touch, things of that sort. But a lot of your affirmations that you receive growing up and things of that sort were planted inside of your subconscious, which sprouted to, you know, reveal itself in the conscious in the 3D physical realm. See, we didn't always know that this was going on. Even a lot of people still don't know what's going on. That stuff you got to go and fix. Yeah, they say counseling and things of this sort. But you can actually fix it with your higher self. You and your higher self can go inside and fix all this stuff. I don't care if you have bad family issues. Your subconscious will give you the ideas and the thoughts that you need in order to have a better relationship with your family. Even if you physically know it or if you don't physically know it, your subconscious is working. So how do I know these things? Because I'm a dream walker. I see the dream realm, you know, vividly. Each and every day you call it dreams. It's just your subconscious that you're going into. It's a certain theta wave that's there right now. You're just not at that particular frequency to make these things happen. It's a certain theta, calm state, peaceful, no motion that makes this magic happen. I just been feeling, because I was doing this not to get rich off of it, but of course to get monetary gain. But that's when I felt like I had to depend on different outlets in order to receive. That's before I knew that I was the receiver, that yeah, money can come in through these different pathways, but it's gonna always come in regardless if I'm doing this or not. The money gonna come, the girl's gonna come, the attention gonna come, because that's just me, regardless if I'm on social media or it's just my real life. Because this is my real life. That's why I translate to social media, because it's my real life, it's my real energy. So yeah, it's been a lot of talk. There's been a lot of stuff going on. You know, retrogrades and things of this sort. Being in tune with all this stuff, it helps, but it's not needed. We passed it. We passed the stars. Remember, I was shooting for the stars a long time ago. We passed the stars at this point. we are at another level. And we create what is considered the magic. That's what Bobby Hemming said a lot. We create the magic. And whether it's through, see, some stuff is just meant to happen at certain frequencies that you meant to hear. It could be somebody's name. Yeah, it came from another timeline, another realm of existence. But these same rhythms is meant to touch you. Certain messages is meant to touch you. Certain things you are meant to hear that you will hear, regardless of what you go through. If it's from word of mouth, if you're watching the video, if you meet somebody at work, if you just see these things through codes. Following the codes, understanding the codes of why you're here. You have to put your best effort into the things that you do. You have to put your best you. Bring forth always your best you. A lot of people don't come with just full intent of just upping the status, upping the quota, upping the good. Try to up the good all the time. I'm trying to outdo my old good all the time. I'm not saying it's old because ain't nothing truly old. You can always go back and visit that time period and make it just as now as it was 20 years ago. It's all about is you going to visit that time when. That's why you have to plant the right seeds in your mind. The more, see, we don't even understand that thoughts is like time traveling. When you think of your childhood and that particular scent that you would always smell when you was a child, it just happened out of nowhere, take you back to youth. That's where you want to be at. You want to be in youth. See, people was always such in a rush to grow up and do these things that the world pushes on us. But some of us keep that innocence. Some of us keep that people lose when they during their childhood. Their innocence, like I said. This frequency of innocence, or nobody 100% good. Of course, we didn't all did what we did in the past. But it's all about repenting, and that's why you start doing your shadow work, forgiving yourself, because it's if once you forgive yourself, that's when it can start happening. Because like I said, you plant that seed of forgiveness. You forgive you, people will forgive you because it's planted in you. What's in you, then it's going to, be mirrored back to you in this 3D realm. That's what you want to always be doing, mirroring your correct reality. You don't always have to have a mirror in front of your face to be mirroring energy. It ain't about physical mirror. Sometimes it's spiritual mirror. That's why you can, like they say, you could pretend to be something for so long, you could become it. But that's because you stand in that frequency. You mirroring that, keeping that image in your mind. Little do you know that it's an image always. You just waiting for this 3D reality to catch up with something that's spiritual. That's all you're doing. The picture is already painted. You just waiting for that vision to come into, just like when you capture a picture. Yeah, it's a past picture now of that particular frequency. It's a picture, it's a frame, it's a pause, it's it's just an image, a still picture. But in that still picture, you know that there's motion because you just took it. You know that those things are in motion. You just waiting for it to catch up and then catch motion. So, but right now you catch motion. You the wave, you the drip, which you always been there. That's what people fail to realize. Regardless of, they know who you are when you first step in the room. By the time you step out of the room, they definitely gonna know who you are. And always keep that energy at all times. Until next time, peace to all the gods and goddesses of the planet. Peace to all the kings and the queens. Peace to all the princes and princesses. You already know we finna step into stack timber. And do you want to see your bank account rise? It's all about, like I said, raising your frequency, planting those seeds right now so it can begin to sprout in September, so you can see those residuals of your harvest season. But with that said, until next time, Ashe, 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 peace, peace, peace.